Ms. Anand, what are you hoping from the top court of the country? Aditi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can just hear you.
All right. My question to you, Ms. Anand, if you can hear me, is what is it that you expect from the top court of the country? Because it's not that they can come up with a law, but you're expecting them possibly to interpret the Special Marriage Act?
Okay, so it's a little bit unclear, but I think I've understood your question. What is it that I expect from the top court of the country? Well, I expect the top court of the country to treat me as an equal citizen of India and to fulfill the promises that were made. I think that it has already been recognized, that LGBTQI people exist in this country. I think it's now time to bring that to a full circle and to give us our rights equal to every other citizen of this nation. And I think so far there has been a note of hopefulness that that is likely to happen.
Aditi, the top court, irrespective, we'll talk about what the government stand has been, but the top court really can't make any laws. Are you expecting the Supreme Court to interpret the Special Marriage Act?
Is this,
For you.
I really cannot hear you at all.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to try and fix the audio with you, and we're going to cut across to our other panelists as well. Sanjay Hegre, what is it that the court can do? Clearly can't make a law, but it can interpret the Special Marriage Act because they're not looking at personal laws, they're looking at the Special Marriage Act here. And that clearly says the person in general with what the Special Marriage Act says can be interpreted either ways by the court.
Well, that is one of the possible outcomes of this litigation. And since the court has itself put in a fetter saying that it will not go into personal laws, that is the Hindu Marriage Act or the Christian Marriage Act. So therefore, the Special Marriage Act originally as enacted was for people who did not profess any religion. And or if people of two different religions wanted to marry each other, that was the provision. It played another interesting role in Indian history, because when Muhammad Ali Jinnah wanted to marry Rati Jinnah, who was a Parsi, the Special Marriage Act required a declaration that people followed no particular religion. Because Mr. Jinnah could not give that declaration, Rati Jinnah converted to Islam, and the course of history changed to a certain extent. Here, today the Special Marriage Act has come up for interpretation, saying that, look, here are two individuals who wish to marry, who wish to take all the responsibilities of a marriage. It should not matter what is the birth ordained sex of one or either of them. And by a process of interpretation, where a neutral word like person is used instead of husband wife, there can be a process by which the court makes the law compliant with the living constitution as it currently exists.